to it. On Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, we had game 3 of the men's showcase against Serbia, a preview of the opening round of the Olympics, because when the Olympics start for the basketball team on July 28th, ladies and gentlemen, the opening game for the men's was against this exact Serbia team that we had to play against on Wednesday out in Abu Dhabi. And ladies and gentlemen, this is by far the best performance for the USA thus far in the first 3 games. Even though they were 2-0 going into this one, they had a shaky opener half against Canada, and they did their thing in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. And then against Australia, they had a good first half. Then they had a shaky second half, which they had to hold on to win by 6 against Australia. But Wednesday against Serbia, it was almost a complete game led by one Stephen Curry. Okay, Steph Curry started the game hot. He scored 18 points in the first half in the first 11 minutes of the game, and he put USA in position to start off hot, and they continued to roll from there. As Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo continue on doing what they're doing, Bam Adebayo put on a shooting display, hitting 3 3-pointers. Went to the it's like LeBron James started to call him Bam Bam Splash, making him a splash brother with Steph Curry after his performance going shooting 3 for 5 from 3-point range in that game. And Anthony Davis, even though he didn't have his particular number, who was the main consistent person for Team USA at that moment in time, that man had 7 points with 6 rebounds and 6 blocks. He was the defensive menace on that side. As you see, Bam Adebayo had a great game. Good game from him. It was nice to see that Steve Curry is sticking with Bam and Davis together with that second unit. Because when it comes to that second unit has been flawless. Even though Steve Curry changed the starting lineup yet again. You had Steph Curry, LeBron James, Joel Embiid on the starting lineup. But this time he went with Drew Holiday and Jason Tatum in the lineup, giving Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis paired with Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, and Tyrese Halliburton. No Kevin Durant still, but USA didn't need him in this one. As I said, Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis being studs on offense and defense. Told you Anthony Davis 6 blocks against Serbia. And we talking about going against Nikola Jokic, the reigning league MVP of the NBA, the head man of Serbia, and he struggled. Okay. Nikola Jokic only had 16 points in this game, 6 for 19 from the field, missed all 4 of his 3-point attempts. He did give 11 rebounds. But nevertheless, as you see, Anthony Davis he had about 2 blocks on Nikola Jokic. This is one of them right here. Defensive menace, and this is a good sign if you're an LA Lakers fan, because you want to see how can Anthony Davis look against Nikola Jokic, because when it comes to the NBA season, it has not fared well against Nikola Jokic. But in this game on Wednesday, he fared very well. Right. And then the fourth quarter, after they built the big lead, the fourth quarter Team USA put on a showcase. As you see it here, this is what Bam Adebayo passing out of a triple tween to an alley-oop to LeBron James. That was after Steph Curry caught the ball without control, shot it, and hit a 3-pointer. And the arena in Abu Dhabi became buzzing with sensation because Team USA put on a show in the fourth quarter with the game well in hand. And there's nothing more to it, ladies and gentlemen. As you see the bench going live, Kevin Durant did not play, but I did get news earlier this morning, ladies and gentlemen, that Kevin Durant is back in practice. Still no clear word if he will play in their next game, which will be tomorrow. I will get to that. But the bench was loving what they were seeing on the court. Steph Curry finished it off with 24 points on the day. He going 8 for 13 from the field, 6 for 9 from 3-point range. Bam Adebayo, I just told you, 17 points. He was 6 for 9 from the field, including that 3 from 5 from 3-point range that I mentioned earlier. He also grabbed 8 points. Anthony Edwards, didn't see much of him, but he had a great game too. He had 16 points. He was very tenacious on defense. He was picking pockets and he was making dunks happen. LeBron James showing why he's considered one of the greatest to ever do it. Those who believe it, those who don't. That's not a debate I'm trying to have right now. But the strength of LeBron James, Serbia had no match for it. He only scored 11 points, but there wasn't some impactful 11 points because when he put his shoulder down and he was going straight forward to the basket, Serbia couldn't stop it. They just couldn't stop it. LeBron just, he didn't do it a lot, but when he did, it was very impactful. All right. But for right now, these are your three leaders of the game. The man in the middle, Steph Curry, like I said, 24 points, 17 from Bam, 16 from Anthony Edwards. As a team for Team USA, as you see the final score, 105-79. It was well in doubt. Their best complete performance that they have ever done thus far. I told you, Nikola Jokic, 16 points. Nariska Anavuska had 14 points for Serbia. It just didn't matter. It really didn't. Team USA shot 52, almost 53% from the field. Serbia shot 40, this would be 41% from the field. 44% from three-point range from Team USA, going 16 for 36. Serbia 29% from three. Serbia shot about 92% from the free throw line to USA 85%. 44 rebounds to 34 in favor of the United States. Both teams had 16 assists, 9 steals for Serbia to 8 steals of the USA, 6 blocks, all by Anthony Davis for the United States. No blocks at all for Serbia. None whatsoever. Which makes things a little bit interesting, but this was just a tune-up game. This is game 3 of 5 in the tune-up series. And like I said earlier, when it gets to July 28th, we'll be seeing the same exact Serbia team down the road, who did not have Bogdan Bogdanovic, by the way. He was on the sideline watching the game. But I'm pretty sure when the Olympic time comes, Bogdan Bogdanovic will be inserted into this lineup for Serbia. And that's a three-point sniper right there we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So maybe, just maybe, Serbia wanted to see what USA was bringing so they can counterpunch what happened. But Team USA went out to send a message after what happened Monday against Australia, when Australia came back from a 24-point deficit to cut it to 4 before ultimately losing 98-92 to United States. The United States came in Wednesday with a mindset of, we're going to finish this game how we started the game, in which they did. So I have no problems with that. And the next game will be tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, July 20th, against South Sudan. Another preview of the Olympic Games, because South Sudan is also in the group with the United States, with Serbia and then Puerto Rico.